In this video, I will speak about the tweet where Paramahamsa Vishwananda speaks about the importance of learning to control the mind. He says, learn to control your mind because heaven and hell are only an intention away. With our thoughts we can create hell or heaven here. In the Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 6, verse 6, Krishna says, a controlled mind is your best friend, an uncontrolled mind is your worst enemy. And most of us know about that statement. Still, we all fall short of controlling the mind. Over and over again, we fall back and treat it as a secondary thing. He keeps on saying in the Bhagavad Gita also that by abhyas and vairagya, constant practice and renunciation, it is possible to control the mind. So this is a constant effort which we have to do, not just a short-term effort. How we experience the world, that depends on us. Not what we experience, but how we experience the different things in our life. They can be heaven or they can be hell. They can be a beautiful experience or a less beautiful experience. We all know the common saying of the glass can be half full or half empty. It depends always how I see it. That we have this power of creating heaven or hell in our day-to-day life is such a huge power and such a great blessing. It simply depends on the mindset. In reality, that's all what we can do as seekers or bhaktas. The rest is His grace. But that part we can do. And therefore, in that we should really invest time, energy, willingness to be positive, to practice acceptance and gratitude in every moment, and to learn to see in every situation of life an opportunity to learn and to grow in the love for God. That is a choice we can make. He carries on saying, it doesn't matter if you have given up your worldly possessions to wear the clothes of a renunciant if you have not learned to let go of attachments in your mind. It doesn't matter if your mouth is chanting the name of Sri Hari, but your heart is far away somewhere else. We all know the saying that it is not the clothes which makes the monk, it is the mindset again. And if internally I'm still attached, then I'm not free at all. If I chant God's name, but my heart is not there, then yes, the vibration of God's name will always have some effect, but it won't give me the effect it really has, the power it really has to reveal the sweetness of God's name and God's grace to me. Basically, if I don't want to give up attachments in my mind, then I will always stay bound. If my heart is not drawn to God, to His love, to His lila, to His form, to His sweetness, then even chanting His name is not going to give me the taste of His love and of His sweetness. Guruji keeps on saying, if you have not purified your thoughts, your mind, your intentions, you will not achieve anything in reality. You may get temporary things of the outside, but never the true closeness with the Lord of Love, Sri Hari Narayana, Vittala Himself. Here again we see how important it is to purify our thoughts, our mind and our intentions. If they are not purified and directed towards a higher reality, then we will not achieve anything. We might achieve worldly things, but we will not really achieve anything. We will definitely not achieve the love of God, which everybody is seeking. Firstly, he says, purify your thoughts. What are purified thoughts? Positive thoughts, free of judgment, free of looking for faults. Thoughts which are filled with acceptance and gratitude. Acceptance and gratitude for life itself and for the gifts it presents. Purifying the mind means to sharpen the intellect, to fill it with the right knowledge which automatically will create dispassion and detachment from the lower reality, from the temporary things in this world. The purified intention is to have clarity of who am I and what do I really want in life. What is the ultimate goal which I'm really striving for to achieve? That must be very clear and become more and more clear and more imbibed in ourselves. These three things, our thoughts, our mindset, and our intention, is to a big extent in our control. We should therefore make a conscious effort to change the mindset, the thoughts, and the intention towards something which will actually uplift us and generate more and more gratitude and love for ourselves, for God, and for life itself. Guruji keeps on saying, the Sadguru tells us again and again that one must be aware of one's thoughts and intentions, because your action may look very holy on the outside, but he is the one hiding within the heart. How will you fool him? Your delusion will only distance you from him even more. Sincerity is the key. We can't fool God. We can't fool our Sadguru. He knows the depth of our heart. The big show on the outside will not fool him. The big show on the outside will actually just distance us from him. We might fool other people, and above all, we might even fool ourselves. That's why it is so important to really be sincere in this endeavor. And if I see that I'm not really sincere, then pray for sincerity. The more sincere you are in wanting to be sincere, the more sincere you will become. He will help you, but even the longing for help must be sincere. So always watch out for the thoughts and intention. Always watch out for your humility. Always watch out for the false ego and the pride, and practice as much as possible to be sincere. He keeps on saying, so wake up and transform yourself before it's too late. Now is the time. Here is the place. Now and here is the moment where we should actually observe our thoughts, our mindset, our intentions, and change them if necessary. The best moment to change them is not somewhere in the future, but the best moment is always now. Now and here. If you see that you have negativity in your mind, now take the reins in your hand and again start to control it. Take the bow, Arjun, and fight. This is this inner battle, this inner struggle, which everybody of us has to do day by day. Every day is a new struggle. The biggest struggle is the struggle with yourself. The biggest victory is the victory over yourself. That is Mahabharata. That is the whole Bhagavad Gita playing inside of us. We can't take down our guard. There is no holiday for a devotee. He concludes with the prayer from the Guru Gita, Agyanati mirandasya gyananjana shalakaya chakshurun melitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Salutations to the glorious Sadguru, who, when I was blinded by ignorance, applied medicine and opened my eyes to the truth. The Sadguru is here to remind us, and he will constantly remind us, and he will do whatever is necessary to bring us where we belong. We have the capacity to make either heaven or hell out of our life by changing our thoughts, our mindset, and our intention in one way or another way. Now and here is the right moment to do so. The Sadguru is by our side. He gives us the strength. He helps us. He doesn't want some dependent weaklings. He wants that we find our true strength, our true self, and with that live in pure love and bliss. Jai Gurudev.